Hello, it's Shane Renee, and today I'm going to be talking about Venus in the sign of Capricorn. So, if you have Venus in the sign of Capricorn, or you know someone who does, this video is for you. At the end of the video, there will be a playlist called Astrology Knowledge, and you can click on it if you want to see Venus in other signs and other astrology knowledge. So, let's get into it. All right, so Venus in Capricorn, talking about values, we're talking about love because Venus is the sign of, or the planet of love, romance, beauty, art, and values. All right, so Venus and Capricorn, they can be a little frugal when it comes to money. Okay, so they really like to save money and put money away, like for a rainy day. They may not be like big spenders, but when they do spend money, okay, they really value when it comes to like art or anything they're gonna buy. Like it has to be like top notch, like brand name, high end, that kind of thing. They're very big on status. Venus and Capricorn very much values status, right, and how they look to the world. So this a lot of times will reflect in the partners that they choose. I'm not saying they don't love their partner because they do. They're extremely loyal. Um, they are very in for the long game. Okay, so if you get with the Venus and Capricorn person, they're going to make their intentions extremely clear right from the beginning. And they're most likely looking for a serious relationship. Venus and Capricorn people are typically not going to be having like meaningless flings and affairs. Okay, that's just really not their cup of tea. But they do often marry for status. You may find some Venus and Capricorns who just marry straight for the status, to have the name of this person, to have, the success of this person attached to them. Or even if they're the successful ones, because Venus and Capricorn, most likely they're going to be successful when it comes to finances, they're still going to probably have a partner that looks good with them or has the right background, has the right class, has the right credentials, okay? Because status is very much a value of Venus in Capricorn, but they really like commitment. They really like long-term relationships. As I said, they're in it for the end game. They, in a partner, they really want someone who's reliable, who they can count upon, who's not too unpredictable. Okay, and they're very much about providing for their partner or for their family, or building with their partner. So you may find a Venus in Capricorn with a partner who's also like a business partner, or like they are building together. They value somebody who's really consistent, who's really solid, who's really predictable. I think I said that, but just reiterating that. They want a partner, not just a lover. Like they don't want just someone who can just give them like all the love and nurture and all that stuff. They want a partner in crime, like somebody who is going after goals with them, somebody who is handling responsibilities with them. They're very serious when it comes to love, like just very serious. Um, the stability, success, like those are their values. Like they value their success. They value, being known in the world, their status. Now, sexually, the Venus and Capricorn can go one of two ways, and this is not limited to. So don't think I'm being like, dividing the sexes or anything. Female Venus and Capricorns tend to be a bit more traditional. They like, traditional sex, missionary, just like nothing too crazy. Male Venus and Capricorns tend to be that really kinky, like the even deviant. Okay, we're talking maybe even orgies, I don't know, threesomes, or just really kinky, like, bondage. Now, this can be switched around. I'm not saying it's exclusive to female and male, but this is just based upon my astrology knowledge, experience, and observations. Okay, but it's like one way or the other with a Venus and Capricorn. Either they're really traditional, not to say they're boring, not boring, but traditional. They are very actually sensual lovers. But they either prefer very traditional or they prefer extremely kinky, like no in between. All right. Um, um, so they really like people who are goal oriented when it comes to love. Okay, they're really attracted to that. Somebody that has a vision, somebody that is going after their goals. But they do have a hard time like communicating their like romantic wants and needs in a relationship, like their emotional needs and stuff like that. Like they have a very difficult time being vulnerable with that stuff. So if you're with a Venus and Capricorn person, you might have to like ask them how they feel and try to get it out of them. And if you're if you are a Venus and Capricorn, you may struggle with this. But they do have a fear of like not measuring up in a relationship, not being good enough. This is a common, Capricorn energy theme anyway, but with Venus and Capricorn, it really applies to the relationship. So this is a lot of times while they will like bend over backward to provide for their partner, because it's kind of like a compensating, if they feel if they're afraid they're not good enough for the person, so they can struggle with this. If you know if there's anything else that I left out, please leave it in the comments. And thanks for watching.